a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Porchlight Letters podcast number 2244, Love as a Legacy. Tonight we start volume 22 called Love That Remains. And on Wednesday we will be observing the 8th anniversary of Brad's passing. So that's why we're doing Love That Remains as our topic this week, to encompass that and the legacy that he left behind with his love and everything else that he did. I apologize for being on late, but technology, as in a computer, decided that it's go slow day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. If I have like more than 3 windows open in a browser, especially Chrome, it's like memory hungry. And I've got to go and close these different tabs. I've got 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open. If I have any more than that, it goes very, very slow. One of the programs I have, when I put the cursor over it, said, and the program is signed out. So it's just sitting there waiting for me to sign in. It's 1.6 gigabytes while it is signed out. So I'm actually going to close that because I'll go faster then. Okay, so with that in mind, how has your day been? How's your Monday? Monday's always a good day of the week. So I'm just getting myself caught up over here as well, because like I said, it's on a go slow. But I will give you a report. I finished here. I had to get on a Zoom really quick for a few minutes. Did that, got off, and I thought, right, I am going. It was around 4:30-ish when I finally got out of the office today, and I'm going down to the bedroom, and I had my water in my hand and a phone in the other. I'm going down to the bedroom, and I'm going to spend 30 minutes sorting stuff. I was like tired, like struggling to stay awake, and I'm like, no, I'm going to go and spend 30 minutes sorting stuff. Because I have figured that even though the stuff, when I looked at it yesterday and started in there, it should take me about an hour, and like 4 hours later, I'd made some progress, but not a lot. So I went in there today and put the timer on for 30 minutes and just went for it and got a whole bunch of stuff cleared. That I now have 2 boxes under the window thing. I have one box which is half full, another one which looks like it's going to be mainly shredding, and then I've got a plastic tote to go through. But everything else on that area has been done, cleared. Anything that was on the floor has been cleared. I've got my little keep pile. I have my donate pile, which is kind of overflowing to the point where I might not be able to get into my bed because it's on my side of the bed in that little area. So I'm going to pack up some of it tonight and start putting stuff into black plastic bags. For some reason, I use black plastic bags whenever I'm donating stuff, and I just put stuff in there for that. That's what I'm going to start doing after we finish here. I'm going to go and do that. And then I'm going to do a run to the Goodwill to get rid of that pile that's sitting there. There's going to be more added to that pile. I'm just waiting until I get to do the wall at the foot of my bed, because I know there's a lot of linens and stuff there, and there's a lot of stuff that's piled up on the boxes and things. And there's some boxes that's just straight linens that I need to go through as well. So I know there's going to be more going to Goodwill. But I need to be able to get to my bed. So we're going to go in there and clear out a lot of stuff. So tonight we are talking about volume 22, Love That Remains. And tonight's one is Love as Legacy. Love does not end when someone leaves us. It weaves itself into the fabric of our lives, becoming a legacy we can carry forward. Tonight we explore how the love we receive and give continues shaping us long after the moments have passed. Yep. And I will warn you right now, it is going to be a very emotional week for me. The closer in the past 8 years, whenever I get close to the anniversary of Brad's passing, my emotions are all over the place. Very much a roller coaster. So you're going to get to see that tonight. You're going to get to see the good, bad, and the ugly. You will see some ugly crying. You'll probably see some trying not to cry, and everything in between. You'll see some laughter as well, because we always got to look forward with laughter. What it teaches us, love is not diminished by absence, but transformed into memory and influence. The way we live, speak, and choose often reflects the love we've been given. Love becomes part of the stories we share and the traditions we keep. Very much so. It's how you keep It's how you keep those that have passed. It's how you keep them alive. It's how you keep the love going, is by talking, telling the stories, keeping the traditions. Legacies of love remind us that connection outlives circumstance. Absolutely. What happens when we view love as a legacy, not just an emotion? We see its ongoing power. Gratitude deepens as we realize the impact love has had on our journey. We make more intentional choices, knowing our love also leaves a legacy. Relationships are honored even in their physical absence. Yes, there's been a lot of that. And with Steffi having passed 8 weeks ago, it's intensified this week. It's intensified this last couple of weeks, very much so. How we carry forward is we speak aloud the lessons love has taught us. Honor loved ones through acts of kindness or traditions. Create something tangible, a story, a recipe, a journal that carries their love into the future. Choose to extend that love to others as a way of keeping it alive. And I will tell you, there are triggers that will come up when you are sorting things, like photographs, journals that talk about an event that you went on, tickets that you went on a cruise with, photographs. Those have all been coming up this week. Anytime I sort, I come across something. Tonight I came across a birthday card from Brad. So yeah, he writes the sweetest things. He always told me he wasn't a romantic, yet he wrote 2 of the most beautiful poems. One of them we read at his funeral. Both of them got read at our wedding. There was one called The House, and what was the other one? What was the other one called? There was The House, and I can't remember what the other one was called. The Dawn. The House and The Dawn. So both were read at our wedding, and then one of them was read at his funeral, because I couldn't find both of them. I could only find one of them, so that was one we read at his funeral. But and he said he wasn't a romantic, yet he wrote me the most beautiful messages in my birthday cards and Christmas cards and anniversary cards. He wrote me the most beautiful messages. Yeah, he said he wasn't a romantic. He lied. In the legacy, our lives become an ongoing testimony as we love to the love we have received. Each step forward is an echo of the love that has shaped us. And here we have our 4 reflection questions for you. Number 1, whose love continues to shape your life today, even in their absence? And that question doesn't just apply to your partner, your spouse. It also applies to anybody in your family who has passed: siblings, parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, pets. Yes. So whose love continues to shape your life today, even in their absence? So think of anybody in your family who you have known who has passed, including your cats and your dogs and your fish and your birds. And think about them when you're thinking about these reflection questions. Number 2, what's one traditional practice you keep that honors a loved one? Well, one traditional practice, which I didn't start till Brad passed, was on his birthday, his death date, our anniversary, and our engagement date, is I will do trilogies of movies that he liked, whether it's Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, the first 3 original Star Wars movies, the next 3 Star Wars movies, which are actually episodes 1, 2, 3. I will watch one of those trilogies. I will lock myself away for a day and do that. The only thing is that this time I can't, because I have a lot of sorting to do and a lot of packing. I've got moving dates coming up, and they seem to be coming up very quickly. All of a sudden, it's sort of like, oh, we have time. Now, all of a sudden, it's sort of like, well, we don't have that much time. So taking a day out to watch 12 hours of movies, which is when you're watching the director's extended cuts, tend to go about that long, plus your breaks in between. Yeah, we won't be doing that this weekend, unfortunately. But maybe I'll do it in the evening, because in the evening I still like to have my relaxation time. I do have some stuff that I can do while I am sitting watching a movie. Like tonight, I've got these coins that are all sorted into pouches. So tonight I'm going to be putting them into those, the rolls. Yeah, I'm going to be not rolling coins, because they were, putting the coins into the rolls. So I've got it all set up, ready to go. So when I'm watching tonight, I can sit there and at least get that done. Then it's a matter of taking it to the bank. Banks don't take coins. Well, my bank doesn't take loose coins anymore. They have to be rolled. And I was sort of like, what if I don't get a full roll? Then we can't take them. I'm like, seriously? I got $10 worth of, I've got all these rolls here of quarters, which are $10 rolls, but I've only got $5 here of these quarters that I can't fit in a roll because they're $5 short. And they're like, no, we can't take those until you get more. Okay then, but that's okay. So what do we get up to that? That was the traditional one. Question number 3, how has the love you've received influenced the way you love others? My husband had a very generous heart. I have a generous heart. We just love on everybody. Number 4, in what ways do you hope your own love will become a legacy? Ooh, there's a good question. That's a very good question. And in closing tonight, love as legacy reminds us, though moments pass, love continues to ripple through time, carried in memory, action, and the way we live. And with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. We'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6